Happy Thursday, everyone. How are you doing? I am doing well. I said Thursday. It's not Thursday, it's Friday. I am going out 2 days in a row because of two things I need to do. First thing is I'm going to go pay the mortgage. I can't wait until this is done. I'll have to check and see how many more years we have. Probably, hopefully less than 10. I don't know. It's almost like we started all over again when we added on about 8 years ago. Or 9 years ago. 9 years ago. So we might have 11. Anyway, so I have to go pay the mortgage. And secondly, my oldest son had bought me a Keurig to at Christmas, and so he bought the insert that you can put into your Keurig and put your own coffee in there to save money, so you don't have to buy the little pods, which is great. But one of my children has lost it because they take it out to the little pod, the refillable pod. They take it out so that they can use the Keurig for hot water, and so they didn't place it back, and I don't know what happened. I guess someone accidentally threw it away or what. It's nowhere to be found right now, and so I have been using a tea ball, putting the coffee in the tea, and it is a little messy, into the tea ball and letting it steep in my coffee as if it was tea. But I want that insert. It is a lot easier that way. And so that's where I'm going. The strawberry field is open. Strawberry stand. So it is officially strawberry season around here. I saw a few trucks out and selling them, but this is the big strawberry field up by our house. So I'm going to go pay the mortgage, and I'm going to get the Keurig, refillable Keurig pod. And I guess I have to go into Walmart for that. And I am also going to resist buying some bologna. I saw on a friend's channel, she bought some bologna, and she had a bologna sandwich, and that's been in my brain ever since then. But the good thing is, if I do use some money to buy bologna, it's cheap. So this is going to count for my quiet time for the week. And I'll probably be not gone any more than 45 minutes to an hour. So speaking of quiet time, my other quiet time, my time with the Lord, was all about secret place. That's one of my favorite verses. I was doing my scripture writing, and in the plan it was Psalm 91 verses 5 through 8. And so when I was copying that, well, before I went to copy that, my eye caught onto verse 1. And it says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." Dwelling. Dwelling is not a spot that you go to quickly and you leave. You dwell there. You linger. It's those times when you linger that you have that sweet savor that you can smell of the Lord's. And you can feel His presence, and you can feel His protection around you. So it's a very precious place to be, and he is the very best friend that you can ever have. So, anyway, that's what I did today. I'm trying to think when it was. Maybe, I think it's been over a month ago, a friend from a sister church had asked me to join their group on scripture writing, and so that has been very beneficial. Something else that is beneficial is when your friend knows what you like and she gives you a few pumpkin spice pods. And they're Walmart brand and they are delicious. She gave these to me on Wednesday night. I think it was Wednesday night. Yeah. And this is my second one. I have 3. It's Friday. Yum. So, and I like this. It's an old Krispy Kreme mug, but I like it because it's from when we took Dalton on his graduation celebration trip to Charleston. We went there for a few days, and we camped because that's just the way we roll. And but we did not cook but just one meal. I think we were there 3 days, 2 or 3 days, maybe 2.5 days. And we only cooked one meal. The rest of the time we ate out the whole time. That's like a never happening thing. But it did happen that time. That was fun. So speaking of food, whenever I get back, I will feed the troops. And I don't have my menu with me, so I don't know what it's going to be. And who knows, they might eat before I get back. There's sandwich stuff there. And tonight we're having oyster stew, and I'm very excited about that. Very excited. So y'all will have to tell me what's going on in your part of the world. And we had a storm to come through last night, and it's been quite gusty. Even today, the winds are pretty rough sometimes. But things are good. It's the weekend. Let's see. Tomorrow we go on visitation in the morning, and then we clean the church, and then tomorrow, of course, we're going to have lunch. We'll have breakfast at church, have visitation, clean the church, have lunch, and then James will be going to prison to preach. He'll be gone all evening. He leaves the house about 3 or 3:30, sometimes 3:45, and then they have church services, but then it takes a while because he and a group of people meet at a church about 45 minutes away from our house, and then they go in together to the prison, and you have to get checked in and everything, and that takes a while because they have to search you and all of that. And then they'll have the church service, and it's his turn to preach, and then once they leave there, and sometimes they'll stop things and they have to do a count, and it takes forever. You know, the service is extremely long. And then once they leave, they go eat at a restaurant because they missed supper by that time. And then they come home. So usually he gets home about 10 o'clock or something. So I'll be gone from like 3:30 to 10 or something. So tomorrow evening I will be getting us ready for church on Sunday. So I'll make sure our clothes are ready and clean the house, all that stuff. And that'll be the weekend. Now James is off on Monday because they've cut him back at work to 4 days a week. And then Monday he goes to the doctor to see about his knee. And then there is a local church fellowship. He mentioned something about we might be going to. I don't know. So that starts at 2. And so they have several preachers to preach all day long. Our home church hosts it in July. It's a once a month thing. And several preachers, I don't know how many, 10 or so, that's in the fellowship. It's all this, a bunch of sister churches in the area get together, and it's primarily for the preachers. The preaching's geared toward other preachers, but it can apply to anyone. And so anyone in the sister churches is invited to come, but it's primarily for the preachers. So anyway, it's a wonderful time, and each church takes turns hosting it. So this one is pretty close to our house, so we could go to this and it won't be really far down the road, because sometimes it takes a few hours from our house to get to one of the fellowships. So I think he mentioned going to that. So if that's the case, I don't think we're doing school on Monday. We'll just have to double up the rest of the week. I'll double a subject each day the rest of the week to get through next Friday. So anyway, I'll talk with you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.